What's up, everybody? Sorry, I hit the wrong button. How's everybody doing this Saturday? It's so, I guess it's not too bad in Cali today, but it's not a pretty day. Okay. Waiting for Miss Mud. If not, I'm just going to go on and do what I got to do. Can be on here long. So, I just bought tickets to go see the Set It Off play. I already seen it before. I'm taking my little nieces and nephews. And I really enjoyed the play. The Brat played Cleo. It was a really good play. And it's back to California. Hey, King Ty, how you doing? Thank you for sharing my video. Hey, King Ty, I'm going to see a play called Set It Off, like the movie. They turned it into a play. It's tight. It's tight. I seen it about 2 years ago, and then right before the pandemic, I seen it, and then now they're bringing it back. The movie is tight. I mean, the play is tight, and the Brat is playing the Brat. King Ty had to end that other video because I hit the wrong button, so you might want to reshare it if you want to. If you don't, so, yeah, we're going to see the play November 20th. It's going to be nice. Waiting for Mutt. Come on, Mutt. Hey, Mutt. What's going on? Mutt, I'm going to see the Set It Off play. Okay. I do not own the rights to this music, but you got to tell me if you can hear this music because I don't have my other speaker. I'm lazy. I don't even feel like going to go get it. Tell me if you can hear this music. Okay, I would like to make a disclaimer. Hi, Feisty Redhead. Well, welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you over here before. We finna break down these lyrics real quick. I'm gonna make a disclaimer. I cannot sing, but I like to run my mouth, so that's what I call it. So we're talking about what was acceptable then and now, because some of these songs, the lyrics. Okay, the first song we're gonna start off with is "Man." Mud, you coming up? Let me see, just in case you want to come up. Joanna's supposed to come up, but I don't think she's gonna be able to make it because she got things going on. Feisty. And I got another game coming up next week, guys. Mud won the last one. Got $25, and I got another one coming. It's gonna be a little bit harder than this one. Mud, if you want to come up, that's cool. The two songs is male versus female. We're gonna go over the lyrics real quick. Let me go get my speaker. Once again, I do not own the rights to this music, and I am not responsible for the voice that's coming out of my throat. How about that? The first song we're gonna, I don't know if you guys know these songs. If you don't, just listen to the lyrics. I'm gonna stop it every so often and discuss it. So let's just listen to the lyrics. Y'all ready? Song number, it's only gonna be two songs. Song number one. Hey. You've been going around talking, saying he's young enough to be my son. He's young enough to be her what? Her son? How old is that? Let's hear that again. Y'all ready? Let's go. You've been going around talking, saying he's young enough to be my son. But you can't blame him, cause you left your job at home. She said you left your job have done. Somebody wasn't getting it where they supposed to be getting it in at. Okay, she was like, okay, but hey, men gossip. She said, you've been going around turning by, he's younger to be my son. That's gossiping. That's some women stuff. Okay, I'm going to let the song play, y'all. Let me let it play. Yes, son. Ready? You've been going around talking, saying he's young enough to be my son. Hey, I'm going to two-step in the background. But you can't blame him, cause you left your child at home. Yes, you did. Now you're telling everybody that I robbed the cradle. Ooh, what a cradle I robbed. So she said, you telling everybody I robbed the cradle. But ooh, what a cradle she robbed. What the hell? People can't come out and sing these songs these days. Hey, let's keep it moving. You heard that? She said he was young enough to be her son, but we don't know the ages yet, right? He gossiping like a gossiping bitch, right? So let's keep it going. Let's go. So just get out the way and let it go to a man's job. Oh yeah. Well, when you had what he got, you know what to do with what you had. Some of this stuff I have to translate. She said, when you had what he's got, you didn't know what to do with all this ass. But she didn't say that. But that's what she wanted to say. Back in those, this song was made in 1972. Okay, let's rewind it back. Let's go. Hey. Oh yeah. Well, when you had what he's got, didn't know what to do with what you had. Oh no. So put the blame where it belongs, boy. Well, I know you feel real bad. But if the groove don't move, I'm not the kind to sit around and sit on. She said if the groove don't move, she ain't finna sit around. She out. And she telling them, get the hell out the way and let a boy do a man-sized job. How old is this boy? We're going to get to that in a minute. Let's go. This record was made in 1972. Let's go. No. So just get out the way and let a boy do a man-sized job. Hey, that's what you better do now. See, he's young enough not to be old-fashioned. He's old enough not to be naive. He's young enough for a whole lot of action and old enough to know how to be. Yeah. She said he's old enough not to be naive. He's old enough. He's young enough to have. Wait, how old is this guy? Like, is this some? Nah, he said MJB, Mary J. did none of this shit. But remember that guy that claimed he had sex with Mary J. Blige? Look at my girl here. All that shit.
Hey, baby girl, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, boo.
You can or you can't?
Uh-oh, maybe it's me. Oh, I hear you now. Okay, let's keep it going for a minute. Hold on. Hey, Mud.
Yeah, honey.
How old you think this guy is? Huh?
Hold on, I gotta get where I can hear. I can't.
Okay, let's continue, y'all. The groove don't move. Hey, I'm not the kind to sit around and sit on. No. So get the hell out the way and let a boy do a man-sized job. That's what you better do now. He's young enough not to be old-fashioned. He's young enough not to be old-fashioned. I'm gonna say the boy's 23 years old. I'm gonna say he's 23. Okay, let me play. Hold on. I'm gonna say the boy is 3 years old. That's what you better do now. See, he's young enough not to be old-fashioned and old enough not to be naive. He's young enough for a whole lot of action and old enough to know how to be. quick recap. So we listened to this song that was made in 1972. It's called Man Size Job, right? So at the beginning of the song, she was like, "You're going around telling everybody that he's young enough to be my son." But she said, "You can't blame him because you left the job half done. Meaning he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, right?" Then she said, "Well, when he didn't know what to do with all this ass." She said it. She said it. So now we're trying to figure out how old is this dude? This shit would not. Oh, let me stop cutting. This would not be acceptable in these days, right about now. Okay.
No.
But what you gotta say about this?
Well, I told you. Okay, I broke it down. See, I think she's telling her man that look, dude might be old enough to be my son, but you can't get mad and don't start hating
Hmm.
because you're not getting a job done. You know.
But what? Okay, I don't have a son, right? But I do have a daughter. I don't think I can date. Well, you know what? I think it depends on the age because the older you get, not saying older women are more desperate. I'm not saying that. But older women tend to want that spice. You know, they tend to want that young, yeah, that young
Oh
thing.
God. No, I could I couldn't even keep up. You know what's funny? The other day somebody messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, I like your pic." And
Hmm.
I was like, "Hey, you worked with my son."
Oh Lord.
And he was trying to pick me up and he goes, "Well, I like older women." And I said, "Well, this is just weird. You are my
Right.
son's age. My son knows who you are. Like, this is
Right.
weird."
Every time I go to Memphis and my son-in-law has a barbecue and all his little friends come over there and I'll be out there, I'll be out there, we barbecuing and dancing. I'm a very fun person. And when his little friends started to hit on me, I said, you know that my daughter is your cousin's wife. Like, oh, no. I would never, never, ever, ever do that. No. But it's fun to be asked,
Mm-mm.
right?
Heck no.
Fun
At
to be
my age, at my age, I just want to stay at home and kick back and have some peace and quiet.
well,
At
I have
25 and
phases.
30, they want to go night clubbing and stay up all night and get
Oh no.
hungover.
No, no.
Uh-uh. No,
Like
no,
my
no, no.
friend, I'm planning her Vegas agenda next weekend. I'm gonna have their asses running, and we're gonna do all kind of stuff. But I don't want to do all the partying. But sometimes I might want to get pulled by the back of my head and say, "Come on!" You never know. Okay, let's hear this song again. Bombs, listen to listen to the song, Bombs. Let's go. Hey,
You've been going around talking, saying he's young enough to be my son.
her son.
Uh-huh. But you can't blame him, 'cause you left your job after
He left him half done.
now you're telling everybody that I robbed the cradle. Ooh, what a cradle I robbed. So just get out the way and let the Lord do a man's side. Oh yeah. Well, when you have what he's got, then you know what to do with what you have.
He didn't know what to do.
Oh. So put the blame where it belongs, boy. Well, I know you feel bad. Cause if the group don't move, I'm not the kind to sit around and
He's
sing.
telling them, if you ain't moving, she ain't gonna sit around.
That's right.
When men think woman ain't satisfying them, they gonna get them a young girl, another girl. Okay, listen.
See, he's young
He's young enough.
not to be old
23,
and old not to be
27,
he's young enough for a whole lot
25.
of action and old enough to know how to please.
Oh my goodness. You gotta be at least 29. A little older to know how to play. Okay, listen to this last part,
While we're going around telling everybody just how you make me feel.
Hey,
You see, time is moving on, boy, but you're the one that's standing still.
like when she said that. She's like, you going around telling everybody how you made me feel. See, I told you, man, gossip, talking about what they do in the bed with their females. But she said, time is moving on, boy, and you the one standing still, not her. What you think, Mutt?
Yeah. She's like, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't sitting around and I ain't gonna cry over you. You know, you can't get the job done, so
So
hey.
get out the way and let a boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's like, but when she was
Cause
doing, he's young enough. I was saying out numbers like he's young enough not to be naive, not to be old fashioned. I was like 23. He's old enough not to be out naive. I said 27. She said he's old enough to have a whole lot of action. I said 24. Then she said he's old enough to know how to please. I said, hey, he got to be 29. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, at 29, you think they really know everything? Are they
Well,
fully mature men by then?
they don't
Or
know,
would
but
you
she
say
said,
35, 40?
well, I think that's too old because she's saying, you know what? See, we just throwing out numbers. I'm thinking when she's saying he's so young, he's probably in his 20s, but he could be in his 30s. I don't know. He could be. But you see the kind of music and shit they made back in the day. Couldn't no female come out today and sing no songs talking about you said I robbed the cradle, but ooh, what a cradle!
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
ooh,
but you know what? Um, it has a message to it.
mhm,
Today's music, all they're doing is screaming at you, calling
mhm,
you names.
mhm.
You know that back. This was music.
See, you could
Nowadays, like I listen to Too Short. Like, mm-mm. Uh,
right,
you know what I mean?
mhm,
Like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
really, that's not when. This is when music was music. Like, it
Right,
had a message.
right.
Message.
I never forget one time I was at a club and this guy came and asked me to dance. He had a good ass beat. And we just dancing. And first thing it said, all these bitches and all these hoes in here, somebody here gonna fuck. And I was like, what? All these bitches and all these hoes in here, somebody here gonna fuck. I was like, what the hell we dancing to? And he was like, I got this bad bitch laying next to me. He pointed to me, I said, I'm a bad bitch. I was like, okay, this song is over. I knew right then I was too old for the motherfucking club. I was too old for the clubs. I was like, what the hell? Okay, let's go to the next song, Bombs. We out of here.
Everybody just how you make me feel.
Gospel ass men.
You see, time is moving on, boy, but you're the one that's standing still. Oh yeah, boy, you're telling everybody that I run a cradle. Ooh, what a cradle I run. So just get out the way and let a boy do a man's time.
Well, she told him to get
See,
the hell on.
and she's saying, cause you know what? He
Mhm.
knows how to please me. He just ain't hitting it and quitting it.
Right. She said he old enough to know how to please. I said he old enough to say pretty please. I was like, I be changing the list. I'm
So,
sorry.
oh, you know what? He got to be at least, I want to say in his 20s.
I'm gonna say late 20s. This social media,
Mm-hmm.
hey, as long as you're respectful, you can roll. Hey everybody, King Ty, Bums, Mutt. Hey, let's go to the next song. You ready? Let's go. Of
Okay.
course, everything stops. What the hell?
What happened?
I have no idea. Hold on. Of course, it's me. It's something I can never have a smooth show. Okay.
She was only 16,
Hey.
only 16.
Only 16.
I loved her so.
So,
She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know.
Okay, she was only 16. What the hell do you mean? I like to change the lyrics. She was only
Yeah,
16.
that means she was jailbait. That's prison time.
Well, then
But it depends because in the Mexican culture, at 16, that's when they do the quinceañeras and they consider them women.
right. Let me tell you, I grew up watching Lost on the Prairie. I thought I was fucking Laura Ingalls for a long, long time, right? Laura Ingalls turned 16. She went from pigtails to her hair up in a bun with makeup on, and she got married at 16. Now, to me, it depends on how old is the guy. Now, he gonna kind of say his age a little bit. So I don't know if he was 17 or 18. Right, Bombs? This is Sam Cooke. This is my man. Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
rewind that part. But yeah, Lost on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls, she got married at 16. I mean, soon she turned 16. Like she was engaged. Like, you know, he wasn't 16. Let's listen to the song. He wasn't 16. I don't think he was 16 too. Let's listen.
She was only 16, only 16.
Hey,
I loved her so, but she was too
16.
young
What
to
the hell?
fall in love, and I was too young to know. We'd laugh and we'd sing and do the little things that made my heart glow. But she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know.
Okay, Bombs, you saying that he was 16 too. She was 16, so she was too young to fall in love, and he was too young to know. So why wasn't
No,
he too young to
no,
fall in
no,
love
no.
too? If they both were
He
16.
said, and I was too young too. Like I was also too young. She was
No, he said
16 and I
no.
was 16 too.
No, he didn't say that. He said, okay, let's rewind it. He said she
Okay.
was 16, only 16. He said she was too. Okay, let's play it again because I didn't got confused.
Okay.
Let's play it again. Let's go.
Okay.
She was only 16, only 16. I loved her so, but she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We'd laugh and we'd sing and do the little things that made my heart glow. But she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know.
See,
Not
he
to
said
know.
he said she was too young to fall in love, and he was too young to know.
But
Now,
I'm thinking he's probably right around the same age though, because he's identifying himself as being young as well.
right. But see, Bomb said that he's 16 too. So if she was too young to fall in love, a boy should be too young to fall in love too. I think he may have been 17 or 18. Let it play.
Oh,
Okay, she said let it
Bums
play. Wait, I'm sorry.
Bum said in the song, he said, I was a mere lad of 16.
And I aged a year since then. Okay, let me let it play. And I'm gonna go get some ice. I'll be back. Okay,
Which
let's let it
means,
play.
and he aged a year since then, so that would
Mm.
make him 17.
So Bomb said let it play, let it play. I'll go get some ice. Be right back.
Okay, okay.
Too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We'd laugh and we'd sing and do the little things that made my heart glow. But she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. Why did I give my heart so fast? It never will happen again. But I was a mere lad of 16. I've aged a year since then. She was only 16. Only 16.
So what did he say?
He was 16 and now he's 17 now.
So he was 16. She
At the
was 17.
time, and
Mm-hmm.
he's 17 now. So he's a year older than her.
Hey, Glib. Glib. Hold on. Let me get him on here. What up, Glib?
Hey, what's up, QST? Hey, hey, I was
Hi, Glenn.
about to say what y'all just played. This is one of my favorite songs. I used to listen to this a lot when I was in the Navy.
Right.
Um, but yeah, he was 16 in the song.
He wasn't 16 because okay, he said she was too young to know. She was too young to fall in love, and he was too young to know. So they was not the same
Yeah,
age.
he said that I was a mere lad of 16,
Oh, towards the end, you're right. Okay, whatever.
but I've aged a year since then.
Did you hear the first song?
No, I just clicked in when you were playing this one. What was the first song you played?
I'm gonna play it real quick. You gotta hear this shit. You gotta hear this one. Let me play it real quick. We're gonna go back because I want to hear your perspective because this song they talking about mute Mary J. Blige. Okay, listen to the words, Glib. Listen to the words. Hey,
You've been going around talking, saying he's young enough to be my son.
how old is he?
Uh-huh. But you can't find him 'cause you left your job and
That's a half done.
yes you did. Now you're telling everybody that I robbed the cradle. Ooh, what a cradle I robbed. So tell me,
I mean, she robbed the cradle, but ooh, what I mean, okay,
Now,
listen to this part. Listen to this part. Wait,
Hey,
wait,
wait,
much.
wait. Is
yeah,
this
and
Mary
then
J.
and then
Blige?
give
Listen to
us
this
your
part.
breakdown.
well, when you have what he's got, you know what to do with what you have. Oh, so put the blame where it belongs, boy. Well, I know you still feel bad.
We trying to figure out how old this dude is.
But if the
Who's
But then she kind of mentioned it a little bit. Okay, listen to this part, Clip.
not to be naive,
Ready? Listen.
he's young enough not to be old-fashioned and old enough not to be naive. But he's young enough for a whole lot of action and old enough to know how to please. Hey, hey.
What kind of shit is this? How you
Hey,
think
is
that
this
look?
Mary
All
J.
right.
Blige? Is this Mary J. Blige?
No, I'm just
Who
saying.
No.
Tommy
who's singing
Boy,
this
whatever his
song?
name is, say Mary J. Blige, did whatever he did to her. But I'm just using this. This is Denise LaSalle. She's a
Oh, I
blues singer.
hadn't heard about that. I haven't heard about that.
You haven't heard about the Mary J. Blige?
No.
The guy who sings "I Ain't Mad at You," he's on Tupac songs. I think his name is Tommy Boy.
Oh yeah, I know what song you're talking about.
He said Mary J. Blige came and had sex with him. He was like 17 years old, but at the time she was with Casey and JoJo. She was KC or whoever. So, but what you think about that song?
Um, I think that adults can do what adults do, and you have to make the best decision for yourself. If it's legal, I don't have no problem with it, right?
Right.
Um, I would
That's
much rather, if it were my son, I would much rather my son not be dealing with an older woman,
right.
because you don't have enough experience to really understand. Like you're just enjoying the sex and you think that's what's important. But I
Right.
think that the life experience of a 40-year-old with a person who just became legal is probably unfair to the young person. That's my
That's
perspective.
that's
And
the
not only
political. Go ahead,
not
Mutt.
only that, what kind of conversation are you possibly going to hold with somebody 20 years younger than you?
I can't come up with
No,
it.
but see, QSC, that's not my political. I used to think differently, right? Because I used to be like, oh, an older man could offer a younger woman more, but a younger woman is giving up her youth in exchange for the benefits, the financial benefits. And I
Right.
think that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't mind giving up your youth because you only get to use it once, then
hmm
go for it. But I think that if
My
you're
my
not
whole
really
thing
aware that that's what you're doing,
my whole thing about this is not really how old he was, which I'm hoping he was at least 21. But my thing is the songs they're putting out back then, you couldn't sing a song like that right now in today's day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I
not
robbed a cradle, but
not
ooh,
not
what a
not
cradle I
poetically.
robbed. Huh?
You can sing it, but not literally. You can sing it, but not literally. You have to do some play on words to get it in there.
Well, no, this song right now, if somebody redid it, they'll be like mute QST, like get our ass off the chart.
Yeah,
They're not, but back this song was made in 1972.
Stop.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was okay. So, and then she was only 16. She was only 16. It's
But
crazy.
listen, there's another song. I'm gonna send it to you. I had to jump off, but I'm gonna send you the song.
Hmm.
And the guy's talking about running off with a 16-year-old girl or 17. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna look it up right now, then I'm gonna send it to
Um,
you.
Okay.
Glib.
But it's a pop song, a rock. It was like a pop rock song from the 70s.
Hmm. Okay, send it to
But
me.
I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah.
I think Nut want to ask you something. Good.
Huh?
Glib, before you jump off, I left you a message. Tell me what you think about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't, if they ain't shut anything down.
Oh yeah, I'm outside. I need to go in the house. Go ahead.
Ah, he fell off.
Hello?
I'm here,
Oh,
honey.
I think I might have. Said it.
I don't know. I think he fell off. There. Oops.
Sorry. Why he keep dropping?
I
Ah.
don't know. It's probably because I'm sitting outside my house and I don't got a good signal. Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Go
think
ahead.
it's. I don't think it's real.
Did you see the
I think
video?
I clicked on it for a couple seconds, but it seemed like
Because
it's BS to me.
it's supposed to happen November the 3rd.
Oh, well, I guess we'll know the answer then.
Okay, wait,
Hey, I
Glenn.
hit you guys
Before
up
you
later.
before you get off, let me ask you this quick question. I know you heard about the guy who
Yeah.
married his goddaughter, right? And to me, what the sick part of that is, the age part is sick, but she is 18. But the sick part is he knew her growing up. I'm sure he's the godfather, and to me, that's the sick part. And then when the mother came out, she make it no better. Oh, I screwed
Oh, I'm
him, and he
sorry.
got some of this.
I'm losing you.
You can't hear me? Okay,
He's
that's another
breaking
topic.
up.
We'll see you next time, Glib. Bye. He said he had to go anyway. Okay, Bombs, you said he was 17. I'm gonna say he was 18. You talking about Sam Cooke. Y'all ready?
He was on the 16, on the 16.
Hey.
I loved her so, but she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We laughed and sang and knew the little thing
Hey.
that made my heart glow.
Right here.
She was too young to fall in love,
He was too young
and
to
I
know.
was too
No, 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 no. That I was wrong. It does say it. I
Why
heard it.
did I
You talking to me?
Yeah, he does say it. I was a lad of 16 and I'm a year older now. I
Okay.
heard it. I heard it.
Yeah. So when he
Buns
said I'm
Buns
allowed,
was
okay,
right.
you define what that means. You're missing accuracy. He's literally said he was. Okay, so okay, I understand that part, right? If they're both 16, she was too young to fall in love, and he was too young to know, and he too young to fall in love too. Or he just didn't mention that part. That's my part. I'm getting to like if she was too young to fall in love, and he claimed like he was too young to know. Both of y'all 16 should be at school. Y'all shouldn't be talking about y'all finna do some 16. I'm grown. That's my part. But I got you, Mom.
Well, but you know what? You gotta look at the era and time too, because back in my day, my parents signed for me to get married at 17.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in our day, that's what you did. You got married, you had kids.
Right.
But I lived on a farm, and and that's what you did.
I was going to school for a medical assistant, and I think I was barely 18. I was like right out of school, and I was with my daughter's father at the time. We were a couple. I didn't have no kids yet, and the teacher, me, I'm so like I think I was so naive when I was young because I think back now I was like, what the hell? Anyway, the teacher was paying a lot of attention to me, whatever. So I had missed like 2 days of school. This teacher came to my mother's house to bring me my homework, right? I didn't know he was coming. We didn't have cell phones back then. We had a house phone. He probably called and was busy. I don't know. I didn't know he was coming, right? He comes up and knocks on the door. And my mother answered, and he was like, oh, I'm QST's teacher. And I come. My mom was like, how old are you? Like, she was blunt. Like, she didn't hold shit. And he's like, oh, she's like, don't you ever bring your ass over here to my house. Talking about you bringing my daughter. Any motherfucker. Ooh, I'll never forget that. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, why did she do that? I was young. I thought he was bringing me, my work. I wasn't messing with him. I didn't like him. And he had like George Jefferson hair. He was bald at the top, hair on the side. He wasn't cute. But he was trying to, I guess he was liking up on me, but my mama put his ass in his face fast. You know what I'm saying? So that shit wasn't going down. It wasn't going down. The bitch is turn around and play the damn songs I'm playing. Because all these songs I got from my mother. This shit was crazy. But yeah, that was a good little discussion.
Yes, it
What's
was.
the actor name from Leon? Oh, from Lean on Me. Didn't he marry his wife? Right? No, that wasn't Morgan Freeman. That was oh, it was Morgan Freeman. Sorry, bastard.
Ah.
He did.
Dang it, I liked him.
I love Shaw. I can watch Shawshank Redemption for like 5 weeks. I can watch it for a week straight.
Ah,
Like,
that's
yeah,
my
he did.
favorite.
And Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson married his adoptive daughter. He married his adoptive daughter. I think she was like Chinese or something. He married her.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question, and I want you guys to answer this, right?
Okay.
When
Best I
a
can.
young, okay, when I first had sex, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think I was 19 years old. Right, I'm gonna say I met my daughter's father at 16, but I was scary. I'm not saying I was a good two shoes. You know, I was kind of when it came to sex, like I used to play Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. I used to run track. I used to do a lot of shit, but I was just like scared of sex. Anyway, if I was 15, 16, and I'm having sex with another 15 and 16-year-old, right? I know it wasn't right. And when we grew up, I was like, now I'm 45 or 30 or whatever. And I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have been doing that at 15. Okay, so take the age away. If I'm 15 and I'm having sex with a 25-year-old, right? Yes, the 25-year-old know better. However, it's the same consent. Do I have the right to say when I'm 45 years old, hey, when I was 15, this guy was 25 when we had sex. Why did he do that? If that's the case, what about all the other 16-year-olds we're with? Is it because the 16-year-old was 16-year-old and his mind wasn't, can you see my link? Oh, let me check. So, because this is my thing, right? Because I have some friends, I have some relatives that when we grew up, they were in like, they did some shit. I think that's why I was scared. But anyway, all their boyfriends was like way older. Like they never had people their own age. And what about, okay, I guess I didn't explain it right. What makes a female say if you had sex at 15 and y'all both 15, 16, 17, 30 years later you regret it? But if the guy is 21 and it's the same shit 30 years later, it's wrong, but now you can take them to court. Why you can't take the other 16-year-old to court? Because why? Because he's 16? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say?
Well, I think because times are different because like when I first got married, I was 17 and my ex-husband was 28.
Mm-hmm.
So then again, like I think it was more acceptable,
Okay, Mud.
acceptable.
Just say, are you still with him now? I don't mean to get in your business.
Oh no,
Are
no,
you guys
no, we're divorced.
okay? If
That
he,
didn't
if
work
he,
out.
if he's a millionaire, do you have the right to go back and say, hey, I was 16 years old or 17 and he married me and screwed me? I think he should go to jail. That's my
No,
point.
no, because it it was something. It was a choice we both made.
Right.
You
Now I'm
know,
saying that. Go ahead. 'Cause I can say one of my mom.
when you act like adult, you have adult consequences.
Right. Okay. My question is, Mud is not responding. I really want to hear what she had to say too. My
Oh,
thing is, if I'm 16 years old and I'm sleeping with a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 20 years from then, now I'll say, well, damn, when I was 17, I shouldn't have did that. Rewind it back. I'm 17, 16 years old. I'm sleeping with a 21-year-old. Same thing. When I 20 years later, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Do I have the right to go back and sue this 21-year-old? Why not the 16-year-old? I'm trying to get at this R. Kelly shit. Now I'm not saying R. Kelly is my daughter calling me. Hey, but
actually, I
can you take over?
actually
Take over
actually I don't.
my daughter.
Okay. Actually, I don't. I mean, in my eyes, no, because one, too much time has passed by. You know, like, why wouldn't you have done it a year or two after the incident? Why did you wait 10 or 15, 20 years? Like, I think
Okay,
there should be
say
a.
it again. Say it again. I didn't hear
Well,
you. I was on the phone. What you say?
um, my thing is I don't think so because if that's the case, why didn't you do it a year or two after the incident? Why did you wait 15 or 20 years later? To me,
My
there should be like you're too late.
well, my this is my question now. If the person has money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trust me, I'm not saying R. Kelly was right. I'm not. First of all, R. Kelly was a victim, and I don't want to get off into R. Kelly's case. But his I really think his mother did some shit to him too, but of course she's passed away, God rest her soul. But the sister did, right? But he's getting, ringed around for all these girls that he had sex with that was 17 years old. But what about all the other people they had sex with that probably was 17, 18, 19, or even R. Kelly age? They going out there because he has money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole thing about this R. Kelly thing. I know when I was coming up, I used to love the fuck out of Tupac. Like I was like, damn. And if Tupac would have walked up to me with his pants down, I probably would have fell out and ran. I just wasn't. I loved him, but I wasn't like sexual. I love Michael Jackson. I didn't want to screw Michael Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Like that. That was
Mm-hmm.
these girls these days they fast. And it's not their fault, but their parents. But I was just saying, what's the difference? I see must say my first was 19 and I was 16. Can I put his ass in jail? But there
I'm
are
gonna go do that.
exemptions. Believe depending on right. But my thing is, like Elvis Presley, he married Priscilla. She was 16 years old. But I guess that's more like a love story. Like everybody, oh, blah 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 blah. Now, when R. Kelly messed with Aaliyah, that was sick. But if he would have married Aaliyah and stayed with her for all these years, it'd have been looked at like what Elvis Presley did in my eyes. But then they put his personal life, in social media. Whatever he likes to do in the bedroom is his business. If I don't want you to tie me up and burn me with some shit, you ain't gonna do it. Just like in Joy's live and Moneybag, I'm sorry, Money Boy Trade live last night, they were talking about if you doing whatever and then the dude trying to put his finger in your ass, what you gonna do? I'm probably gonna run. I live in California. If he put his finger, I'm probably gonna run to Vegas. Ain't nobody putting their finger in my ass. You know what
First
I'm
off,
saying?
if
So
some guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, baby, would you put your finger at my buhani?" I'm running. I'll be like, "Oh
mhm,
hell to the no!
mhm,
What's wrong with
mhm,
you?"
mhm. Right. It's crazy. Um, it's just like I mean, I think people that has been um hurt, they should be getting treatment for it. They shouldn't be in jail for life. Look at Bill Cosby. These women. Janice Dixon was trying to get on that gravy train and say, "Oh, he did this and that." She forgot she wrote a book saying how she was with Bill Cosby and she loved him and all that. These people are sick. You know, they are sick. I had a friend, and after this, I'm gonna cut it short. I had a friend. I think I was like 14, 15 years old. All my friends were sexually active way before me. And her mom was in a wheelchair, and her mom was like really protective of her kids. she sent her to the store to get some bologna and cheese. Who eats that shit now, right? So you know how long ago that was. Bologna and cheese. She
I
stopped
love me
off at
some
this
bologna
dude.
cheese.
I hate bologna. She stops off at this dude house, and well, at this point we didn't know what happened. So she didn't come home. The mama crying, calling the police. We all looking at the trash can, thinking somebody cut her fucking neck and killed her, whatever, whatever. She comes home 2 o'clock in the morning, walking down the street, and then he raped me. That the next day, because she was my best friend. Oh girl, I laid up and had sex all day. I was like, what the fuck are you? What are you doing? Like he didn't rape you, and the guy she put it on was a guy I went to school with. She was younger than us. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? These females, they minds. It's crazy. She put rape charges on that dude. And I told her, girl, if you don't go, but I was young too, so I didn't really know. But I told her that shit was foul. She laid up all day having sex with a dude, and she came back and told her mama she was raped. Now everybody in the neighborhood think that he's a rapist. He's not a fucking rapist. He's not.
That's
So
wrong.
that's why a lot of these females, I'm sorry, they come out and say, "Oh, I was raped." Yeah, you want to believe the victim. Don't get me wrong. You want to believe the victim. Some of these victims are alphas and that's bullshit. That's my whole
Sometimes
thing.
you can tell by their behavior if they were or not. And some of these women will say, "Oh, I was raped," but then look at how they dress. Usually, when a
Mhm.
woman's been raped, she doesn't dress where half her body's still hanging out.
Well, I think it's two sides. Hey, Joanna Boo. I think it's two sides of that because sometimes when women get violated, they will go out and they will be extra sexual. They will be extra. They will do the opposite, or they'll do what happens to them. Like you can have a person that got raped, and then she'll go out and be a prostitute. She'll be a stripper, or she just loves sex. Like she's going to be a sex addict. Some of those girls were violent. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or they'll take it and be like, "Oh, I was violated. Let me cover up. I will never do this." So it to me it depends on the person. It depends on the person.
Yeah, you're right. That's 50-50 right there.
Mhm. Mhm.
It all depends on the person's personality and how they are.
Right.
Maybe how severe it was, also.
So Mud, Joanna, Bums, Glib. If y'all want us to break down some lyrics on other song, let us know. We'll come back on here. We'll break it down. You know, I just was saying how those songs today could not be played. Well, it could be played, but it could not be redone. Like you couldn't have Usher go and say she was only 16. No, they'll tell them,
Right.
okay, mute him. Beyonce
It
can't
can't.
say, oh, man sized job. They've been in muted her. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to get at.
Right. There's
Not
no
the weeds of
remix.
it. Yeah, not the weeds of not like, oh, even though we did talk about how old they could be and stuff like that, but I really was just talking about the straight lyrics. You know what I mean? Straight lyrics. So that's
That.
my whole thing. So if y'all got any songs, I got something next weekend. Well, I'm gonna be doing next weekend because I'm being Vegas. Joanna, you hear that? I'm going to Vegas, boo. If you want to go, let's roll. Anyway, my song next week is gonna be songs that you didn't know that was dirty. Like when I was growing up, I heard some songs, and as I got older, and I was like, "What the hell?" And like Glib said, like the lyrics are kind of like, you can. It's a way you can say them that you're not saying what you want to say. That's how we did it back in the day. It's some nasty ass old songs. It's some nasty.
Like, let's get it on.
No, okay. Like pull up to my bumper, baby, in your long black
Mm.
limousine. Pull up to my bumper. It's pull up to these
Yeah.
ass cheeks. That long black limousine is the you know what? And I'm like, what the hell? I thought she was talking about a real car. Yeah. I
Yeah, I would
did.
have been
Okay,
lost.
right. Okay, Mud. Before we get off, let's tell everybody we got a court coming up. QST and
Yes.
Mud has filed a lawsuit against who Mud? Go take it from there.
We have filed a lawsuit against John Frank, you guys. Last night, he promoted a live, told us all to go out and get a bottle, told us to get our blunts rolled, to smoke and drink, and we were going to go live buzzed. So his people did that, and he did not show up. So, we feel a little bit bad about that because he left
Mhm.
us all drunk talking to each other and high talking to each other all night long while
Right,
he was doing whatever John Frank does.
right, right. But
So
don't
we
say
have
no
brought
more.
charges.
Oh yeah,
We have
don't tell
brought
the end. Yeah.
charges.
Mhm.
There's going to be a court case, and please,
Right.
everybody, do come.
Mhm.
If you'd like to be a surprise witness, please let me or QST know. We'd love to bring you on the stand to testify.
I will be representing myself and Nanya. Nanya, damn. Me and Bud Mud. I said Nanya. Me and Mud. But I wish Nanya would come and be our court reporter. And if she cannot, we're gonna get her twin. It's called uh Ya Nun.
You're none. You're none
Right,
reporting.
right. We need a court, but we really gonna do this court thing. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun with it. You know.
And QST and I thought this up about 1 or 2 o'clock this morning while we were both buzzed.
Mhm. Right. We had fun last night. I left work. Well, I'm gonna give y'all my evidence. But I left work early just to be in John Frank live, and this dude didn't even go live. But it's all good. It is all good.
Right. And
This
I
is good.
and Ashley bought a bottle. She was buzzed because she got off work. And Amber was drinking. I was like 6 blunts in. Like I was even having troubles just writing in our message. You'd have thought I
But
was drunk.
Mud talked me into eating a damn edible. And the next morning, I ate it at night. The next morning, my brother came in there. He was talking. All I heard was, I was like, huh? I said, why are you talking underwater? I was like, oh, hell no. No more eatables. I don't fucking get high. Fuck that. Let me say what my luck got. Thank you, Mud, for that
she
experience.
she don't trust me on the edible advice anymore, you guys.
Right.
No, honey.
Okay,
We were
so
just texting each other back and forth. No, we didn't go live from another
now
channel.
I went live first, but I hit the wrong button. And I told I think King Ty shared it, but I had to click off on that, and then I don't know if he reshared it. It's all good. It's good. I like it just like it is. If people want to come in, we like. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I like all sides. So I mean, we all. Life
Well,
is too
if
short. Life is too short.
if the show
Right?
turns out as funny as it was last night, you guys, it's gonna be a great show.
Hmm. Okay, so I got another game I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get it ready for next weekend. It's gonna be another. This time the payout is gonna be $20. And since Nunya came really, really close last week to winning, but she doesn't have Cash App. So if you win and you don't have Cash App, then I would donate $30 to uh your charity or whoever you like. So we're gonna do $20 winner, and if you have a Cash App, and if you don't have a Cash App and you win, then I would donate that to whoever you want me. So we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna
Yeah.
make it real fun. But I gotta make it hard. I gotta make it hard. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have
Well,
fun.
the last one was kind of hard. You don't know how many times I listened to those laughs.
Let
I
me
was
play
like,
it.
huh?
Let me see if I can play it. Cause Bum, did you hear my?
Yeah.
I don't think Bums might have heard it. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can.
I can't believe John Frank didn't even recognize himself.
Yeah.
His
Only
was,
one, only one I did hard because if I would have did her whole laugh, you would have knew her, and I wouldn't make it hard. Was Remy? Remy has a distinctive laugh, but I got her laugh. She like I forgot what she did, but it was like I didn't want you guys to know that was her. So you had to. I mean, you would know if you listened, but it wasn't gonna be like obvious.
oh, we could do guess their voice. That would be cool too.
Yeah,
Get
we
like,
could. Okay, let me play this real quick. You ready?
uh-huh.
Oh, wrong one. TJ. John Frank.
You got it breaking anyway.
Peace, man.
You got it breaking anyway.
Logic. Real talk. Joy Chit Chat. Remy and Miss Faith. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
That
So
was
the next, right. Mutt run that one. Congratulations, Mutt.
thank you, thank you. First time I ever won anything that made my day. I was like on cloud 9 all day.
The reason why I did that, I don't want to get into if I can't come on here and be happy, I don't want to come. So, I've
Right.
been smiling through my tears lately, and I was like, what can I do? And even though you're going through sad things, people in the world, their life is going on. So when I got on YouTube, I seen a lot of people laughing and joking. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just do the laugh thing because, I'm laughing through my pain. So, and that's what I did. So it was fun. My cat on my phone cooking, y'all. That prayer came from that prayer. No, that prayer. That prayer is. Oh, you talking about the one I played, Mutt? That's from my brother. I love my brother. That was from Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Let's play it.
When I was a little boy,
Hey,
we used to say a prayer every night before we went to sleep. And it went something like this. Now I lay me down.
hey.
Praise the Lord, my soul to keep. I should die before I wake. I pray the Lord, my soul to take up praying for my mama. Praying for my daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no. Praying for my sister. Praying for your brother. I gotta say a prayer. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, and Indian chief. One for the lane, why can't they walk? Another for the mute.
So why can't they talk? Oh, when I was young, coming up, we used to always play that song. I don't know if they played it on the Matrix or not, but yeah. All my games are things that came out of my head, and I'm having a family reunion in July, and they don't know what the fuck they got in store because I got some crazy shit. I can wait. Let
That's
me
all
tell you
right.
what.
As long as you have fun, that's all that
Mhm.
matters.
Let me tell you this real quick, my mother. We're gonna get off. We had a family reunion about 5 years ago, and a lot of my cousins was beefing, like brothers and sisters. Like me and my brothers and sisters, there's 10 of us, 9 of us now, but it's 10 of us. We may go through our problems. We always come together. Like nobody gonna know we beefing, right? So I had some cousins. They beefing. So we had a family reunion in Arizona, in your town, Mutt. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Ah.
Well, near your town, anyway. So what I did,
It's okay.
so what I did is we had a meet and greet and we had this hotel suite. So I waited till all the ones that were like in the room that were beefing. I had one got pictures of everybody, and I did like just say for instance, if me and Mutt was beefing, I've got put a picture of me and Mutt and I made two, so that it was concentration. So instead of cards, we had pictures. So when they flip over the picture, they had to find the other picture. So if me and Mutt is feuding, and I turn over the picture and I see me and Mutt, and I'm like, everybody's like, oh, and you believe it or not, that got people back together. That squashed some of the
Aw.
beef, right? It did, and I was like, see, and everybody was like, oh my god, it was just a concentration game. But instead of cards, we had pictures. You know, that was the only
Yeah, but
difference.
that's
So,
cool. That's a cool idea, though.
hmm Yeah.
I'm
Oh
all for
man, trust
I'm
me.
all for getting people back together and no fighting and
Right.
having a good
Right.
time.
Right. Yeah. Life is too
So,
short, and but I told you. Well, I don't want to get into that. 'Cause anyway, I don't want to get sad. Anyway, yeah, life is definitely too short, and that's why I'm going. I've always been a type of person that just go out and do things. You know, my daughter grown.
mm,
She's good. You know, it's just time to. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, bombs. That I'm telling you, I that game right there, I mended some relationships, and they was like, you know, and watch it. Our family reunion is gonna be next year in July, July 1st. They don't know what the I got you. QST gonna have their ass. I ain't gonna try it in a good way. I can't wait. And I already started. I got all this time to prepare it. Yeah, so
mm.
I can't wait. It's gonna be rich and really nice, very nice. Everything. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you, Glib Talk. Thank you, Mud, my girl.
Not
Thank you,
bad.
Bums and TY, Amber, everybody that came out. Feisty, I don't know where she went. That's fine, TY. I don't know why I call him TY. It's Ty. I don't know why I want to call him TY. I have no idea. Anyway,
I
thank you
love
guys
you
for coming out.
guys.
I'm coming back later because I'm gonna make a liquor store run. Hey, I ain't had a drink. I ain't had a drink. My brother passed April 1st. I purposely didn't drink because I wanted to be in a sober mind for my mom and everything. I need a move with a drink. So I'm going to go get me one, and I'm going to come back. Maybe, maybe not, but I might come back. Anyway, if
Okay.
not, I'll see y'all soon. My other game is gonna drop next week, Friday. Bombs. I hope you're gonna be there. Mutt, you guys got to get a court day for John,
Yes. And a panel. We got to get a panel.
and make sure it's not during the week if you can because I work. And if you do it next
Yeah.
Saturday, I'll be in Vegas, but it's fine. I can still do it. But yeah, Monday through Friday is kind of bad for me. Okay.
Okay, honey. If nothing else, maybe
See
Glib
y'all
will let
later.
us do
Love
it on his
everybody.
panel.
Huh?
I said, if nothing else, maybe Glib will let us do it on his panel.
Flip talk. Well, we can. Well, what? John Frank would be a conflict of interest. We can
Uh,
go on.
no, because isn't Jola? Jola's going to represent him. So
No,
then
but
we could have.
he's the person we suing, so he can always shut us down when his ass is going to be guilty. He can shut the whole thing down.
Right.
Um, I don't know anybody. Maybe it could be Glib Talk. We could see if Glib would do it.
Yeah,
Mm,
because if we do it on John's, he can just say, "Oh, I win," and then knock us
hmm
all off the panel.
Right, right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye. Love you guys.
Love you.